recently got a Ouija board. I never really believed in that kind of stuff. Ghosts, spirits, demons, anything from the other side. I'm the type of person who desperately wants to believe, but I know there's no concrete proof of the supernatural. So I didn't think much of it when I was fooling around with the board with a friend. We turned off the light and set up candles for the atmosphere. At first it was the usual. Pranks and jokes such as asking, will Lily ever be good at League of Legends? The planchette swiftly moved to no, of course. We tried asking dozens of questions. Is anyone out there? Can you make your presence be known? But nothing happened. I got frustrated and shouted, hey demon, are you there? Hello, I'm inviting you into my home. And a bunch of other phrases like that. But again, nothing happened. And we heard nothing except for the pitter-patter of my dog Temmy's paws scurrying around the room. Realizing this board was a waste of money, I thanked my friend and saw him off. I left the board on the floor and just hopped into bed, slightly annoyed. I was drifting off to sleep and it must have been roughly 3 a.m. when Temmy started barking hysterically. She usually barks at strangers approaching my door or the house, so I thought maybe one of my roommates had woken up. But when I got up to check, I saw that Temmy was barking at the corner of my room. There was nothing there. She was growling and barking so much, I was almost convinced there was something. A little bit spooked, I grabbed her and jumped back into bed, trying to go back to sleep. It happened again a few minutes later after I dozed off. Loud, obnoxiously high-pitched barking. Temmy was facing the corner again. I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see very well, but it almost looked like the shadows in the corner were changing ever so slightly. And there was a dark spot on the ceiling that seemed to grow and grow. By now, I was actually scared, but I rationally convinced myself it was because of that Ouija board earlier. I probably filled my head with too many horror movie scenarios, plus my eyesight isn't that great anyway, so surely I was just seeing things. Again, I took Temmy back to bed, but this time something did happen. I heard a small noise from the corner, and Temmy started growling again. I don't know what compelled me to do what I did next, but to this day, it's probably the biggest mistake of my life. I went back to the Ouija board, placed my fingers on the planchette, and it was like something was moving my hand for me, spelling out, run. Temmy started barking, the loudest I've ever heard her bark, at the corner again. I squeezed my eyes shut, yelled fuck this shit, ran to my computer, and started making up this story for a video and internet points, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a safe, happy Halloween. The end.